Memoirs of an Elf.
Uh-huh.
What do you guys think memoirs are? Yeah,
I
Louise.
think memoirs are like kind of elf, or maybe that elf's name.
It could be. What do you think memoirs are?
I think memoirs are helping him get ready for Santa Claus.
You guys have a guess? No? Memoirs is a story that someone writes about their life, about something that happened in their life. So this book is called Memoirs of an Elf. What do you guys think is going to happen during the story?
I think.
Raise your hand. Yes, Caleb?
I think it's about elf delivering presents to other people. That was good.
Oh, what do you think, Davin? Nothing? Okay. Let's find out. Memoirs of an Elf by David Sicilian and illustrated by Tim Bowers. Let's pay attention, okay? Memoirs of an Elf. Can you see the pictures?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, 9:45 p.m. 2 hours until launch on Christmas Eve. The sleigh is loaded and I feel great. My ears are nice and pointy and I'm feeling extra short today. Bobbin and Nutshell look really good too. Around the world in 24 hours and it's our job to keep Santa on schedule. I feel so good, I snap an Elfie.
Elfie.
What do you guys think an Elfie is?
A picture.
Louise?
I think an Elfie. I think because he has a phone in the picture, so I think that means like he's taking a selfie. But he said, I think he calls it an Elfie because he's an elf.
I think you're right. 10:45 p.m. 1 hour before launch, and it begins to snow. The reindeers love it. We elves have a saying, no snow, no Christmas. But at the North Pole, it has snowed every Christmas Eve for like 600 years. So no problem. I send a text to Santa. Time to fly, big guy. He says I worry too much. He's probably right. Santa is a really smart guy.
Really smart. He's smart.
Why do you think Santa's so smart?
Because he could see everything if you're nice or naughty, and he could put you on his nice list or his naughty list.
Yeah. All right. Midnight. Launch time. Santa kisses Mama Claus and waves to the other elves. I've got the GPS. Bobbin is in charge of the toy bag, and Nutshell has the nice list. Little known fact, we don't even bring the naughty list with us. A crack of a whip and away we go into the polar sky. I start the timer, 24 hours to go.
About the picture, I know which one's which because you can see. I know their names because it says Nutshell. It has the nice list, so that's Nutshell with its list, and the other one is Bobbin because he is near the toy bag.
Yeah, that's good, very good. 22 hours to go. So far, so good. Guam and Fiji were a little warm, but back up above the clouds, we're as cool as popsicles as we head for New Zealand. Santa's singing, "Here Comes Santa Claus," and it's his favorite carol. No music, no Christmas. That's what I always say. What is your guys' favorite Christmas songs?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's a very short.
Rudolph?
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty?
Frosty.
What about you?
Jingle Bell. Jingle Bell.
Oh, Jingle Bell?
Jingle Bell. Jingle Bell.
And what Santa's favorite Christmas carol was?
Jingle Bell.
You just say it.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus comes. Mommy.
Yes?
Sarah. Who do you think Grandma and Fiji are?
I think there's some elves that are riding in the sleigh.
What do you think? Oh, they're probably the reindeer. Yeah.
They could be the reindeer's names. You're right. I think you're right. Let's sit down so we can read the next page, okay? All right? 18 hours to go. Starting to worry about falling behind. Santa always wants to stop and pet every dog. Little known fact, Santa loves dogs, and dogs love Santa. He's playing with a dog named Tugboat when I yell down the chimney, "Santa, we gotta go!" Santa just laughs like he always does.
Why do you think he likes playing with dogs and loving dogs?
Do you like playing with dogs and loving on dogs?
Yeah, and cats.
Yeah?
But I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah. Good thing Santa's not allergic to dogs, huh? 12 hours to go, halfway around the world. Bobbin and Nutshell are arguing about whether the bag is half full or half empty. We're falling further behind because the kids have left more cookies than usual this year. Santa tries to eat all of them, except ginger snaps. Santa doesn't like ginger snaps, so he gives all of those to me, Bobbin, and Nutshell. You should leave ginger snaps for Santa, please and thank you. Would you guys think we should leave out some ginger snap cookies for Santa this year?
We should maybe leave a couple, maybe a couple ginger snaps for the elves and a couple regular for Santa, so they both have, but equal amount of each, so they both have the same amount to make it fair.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
And maybe we could lay out some carrots for his reindeer because the reindeers might be hungry as well.
That's a good idea.
How there's the reindeer card.
Do you guys think Santa's a good driver?
Yeah. I don't think so. Let me see.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Come on, gang. We got to hear about what happens with Santa. 9 hours to go. We're really slow getting out of Mexico City. Kids there leave tamales for Santa, and he loves tamales as much as cookies. I point to my watch and say, "Come on, big guy. No Santa, no Christmas." Santa just laughs and says, "Not true, Spark. I'll bet you a candy cane." When Santa is serious about something, he bets you a candy cane. 4 hours to go. We made up time in Brazil, but now Santa is taking too long again. This time he's playing with a train set that he just delivered. We're waiting so long that the reindeer start nibbling on some tinsel. "No!" I yell. Reindeer love tinsel, but it makes them hyper. It's like 50 cups of coffee. Bobbin drags Santa away from the train set. How do you guys feel if you eat a bunch of sugar? How do you feel?
Excited and jumpy and bouncy, and I want to sit down. Like if I eat, especially if I eat sugar before I go to sleep, then I would never go to sleep. And I'll just keep running around the house until I get home.
How do you feel, Davin, if you eat a bunch of sugar?
Same as you.
Same as her? What about you, Caleb?
When you, I feel like really hyper, and I feel like I'm about to jump off the walls.
Oh, do you think the reindeers feel like that when they eat a lot of tinsel?
Oh yeah.
Tinsel is a special reindeer food.
Oh, it might be like a sugary.
Sugary. All
Maybe I
right.
like the cookies for
All right, let's go to the next one. Let's put this down so we can see what's going on.
It's itchy.
Okay, 30 minutes to go. With all of the toys gone, the sleigh is very light now. And it's a good thing because the reindeer are exhausted. Santa pokes his head out of the last chimney and yells, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." We made it with a half an hour to spare. At the last house, we always join hands and sing Silent Night. The reindeer too. And we head for home.
I like that picture.
Yeah?
Look,
This one? Yeah, some good pictures. The North Pole. Ta-da! We've done it again. Around the world in one night. And we made it to every house. We land at the North Pole where everyone is there to greet us. There's singing and dancing and lots of hot chocolate. Oh, and French toast. But as we're unloading the sleigh, Bobbin says he doesn't think the toy bag is empty. How can that be? We gave away every present on the list. But it's not a present in the bag, and it just licked Bobbin's ear. What do you guys think's in Santa's bag? Yes?
A dog or a cat?
Think it's a dog or a cat? What do you think, Santa? Presents? You think he got presents, Lo? What about you?
I think it's like maybe a wild animal.
Wild animal.
I think it might be that dog that remember that he was paying in the picture. I think that might be that dog.
Ooh, let's find out. It's Tugboat. Ho, ho, ho. We have a stowaway, laughs Santa as Tugboat covers his face. Santa is laughing and smiling, but I am not laughing. I'm panicking. Santa, I say, we stole someone's dog. The music stops and everyone is quiet. This has never happened before, Mama Claus says, what everyone is thinking. I don't think it's a very good Christmas morning at Tugboat's house. I think at Tugboat's house, I think they all feel very sad. They would be sad.
They're probably already looking for him already. They're calling Tugboat because they got
Yeah. Santa gives things away. He does not take things. We are in ginormous trouble. Any ideas? asked Santa. Bobbin says we should put Tugboat in a box and mail him home. Nutshell says we should keep Tugboat for a year and take him back next Christmas. I suggest we put Tugboat in a hot air balloon and that he would probably mostly sort of be okay. Mama Claus is the only one thinking clearly. Get back in that sleigh, she yells. Who do you think Santa's going to listen to?
Mrs. Claus.
I would probably listen to Mrs. Claus too.
Mama Claus. That's his mama.
Mama Claus, yeah. But the sun is just coming up. We have never flown during the day. People could see us. We put sunglasses on the reindeers and change into disguises that probably aren't very good. The reindeers are tired and confused, but Santa gives them a few nibbles of tinsel and they race for the runway. Suddenly, we're off like a rocket back into the sky. We're all very worried, except Tugboat. He's having the ride of his life. You guys see Tugboat?
Yeah.
You think he's excited?
Oh yeah. He's like, woohoo! That's his best day ever.
Would you guys have fun riding the Santa sleigh?
Yes.
Don't be trying to sneak into his bag this year. I would miss you. 9 a.m. Christmas morning. We land behind some trees near Tugboat's house. Bobbin and Nutshell stay with Tugboat while Santa and I creep up to the window. It's worse than we thought. There are all the presents we bought, but then they haven't been touched. 3 children are crying. Their mother is on the phone, and their father is standing in the doorway yelling, Tugboat, Tugboat, here boy. How dreadful, whispers Santa. We sneak back to the sleigh. How do you guys think Santa feels that Tugboat actually moved with him? Guilty.
He thought that maybe that his their owners was probably really sad, so he had to return them.
All right. Now it gets complicated. Bobbin thinks we should sneak Tugboat down the chimney. Nutshell is thinking about a big slingshot. I'm wondering if the back door is open. It seems impossible, really. But Santa gives Tugboat a pat and says, Go ahead, boy. In a flash, Tugboat takes off like a rabbit through the trees, plowing through the snow and towards the house. Do you think Tugboat is excited to be back home?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think, Gabe?
I think you're taking the back door.
They're going to go in the back door?
Because if you put him in the chimney, he's gonna bark.
Oh yeah, you can't put dogs in the chimney. Let's go see find out what happens next. All of a sudden, the whole family is in a pile, covering Tugboat with hugs and kisses. More tears now, but they're the good kind. And I honestly never seen a happier family on Christmas morning. Santa looks at me and smiles. No Tugboat, no Christmas, he says. He's right. Of course he's right. I slid a candy cane from under my pocket and handed it to Santa as we climbed back into the sled. Santa is a really
Smart.
he is a smart guy.
I didn't want to blur that.
We're really happy, and before we head for home, we snap an Elfie. Have a Merry Christmas, please, and thank you.
Ho, ho,
The
ho.
end.
He said with nails.
So, what are you guys excited for about Christmas?
Christmas.
What's your most favorite thing to do at Christmas?
I like when we get to spend family time.
Family time together? What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
I like to give people stuff and giving people friends and family.
What about you, Gabe?
I like to open the present.
Open presents. What about you?
Same.
Like to open presents? Did you guys like the story about the elf?
Yeah.
You think Elf did a good job telling his story?
But he says about the elf, but that elf, but he answered the story, but mostly he doesn't talk. They just say questions, how they're going to get stuff in or get it out. So he's not really in it.
He's the one telling the story. Remember, that's what memoirs are.
He's a good teacher.
He's the one telling the story. All right, guys, y'all ready to do crafts?
Yeah, you're a good teacher.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. I told the